Up next on Eco Company.
It's your videos.
Yep, it's the very best of the teen videos at the Planet Connect annual video contest.
It's really good stuff. Very creative and a lot of different styles.
Demonstrations.
Each year, America uses 380 billion polyethylene bags.
And animations.
The less fuel efficient the car, the more carbon emissions it puts out.
Dramatic presentations. And even a little dance.
We've got the winners and the public choice selections.
And some of our personal favorites. It's all coming up next on Eco Company.
Starting right now. Hi everyone and welcome to Eco Company. I'm Adam.
And I'm Jordan, and we have a very special show. We're featuring videos made by teens from all across the country.
From Massachusetts to Hawaii, these are the best of this year's Planet Connect video contest.
We'll learn more about Planet Connect in a bit, but first, let's watch our first video. It's made by Joey Grimm from San Juan Capistrano, California.
He shows how a soda can, carelessly tossed away, makes its journey to the ocean. The theme of this year's video contest was Show Us Your Ocean Connection.
And many of these videos demonstrate how carelessly throwing away a can or a bag can really have an impact on the environment.
Or a plastic bottle. This next video took third place in public choice voting.
Brian Geiger from Brielle, New Jersey shows us how he takes a step in the right direction.
The ocean covers 71% of the Earth's surface and contains 97% of the planet's water, so it's pretty important to keep it clean. A major problem facing the ocean is plastic. Plastic remains in our ecosystem for years, harming thousands of sea creatures every day. Although plastic is a big problem, there are small steps that I take to reduce the amount of plastic I put into the ocean. Tap water is cleaner and healthier for you than store-bought water. Plus, it's a lot cheaper. The way I see it, every time I take a drink of tap water, I'm taking one single-use plastic out of the ocean. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference.
So, I don't know how many teens would take this approach to their video.
It won second place in public choice voting.
Yep, Jackson Buchanan from Scottsville, Kentucky shovels manure.
But it's what you can do with it after that makes a difference.
Hi, my name is Jackson Buchanan, and I work here at 3T Horse Farms in Scottsville, Kentucky. 3T is a saddlebred horse farm in southern Kentucky. They have around 250 horses at any one time. Working with these beautiful horses is really great. Well, most of the time. My job here at the farm includes walking, exercising, feeding, watering, and yes, cleaning up stalls. Horses love to eat, and that means a lot of poop. Now, you may ask, how can a farmhand in Kentucky have an impact on an ocean? Well, 3T practices organic farming. The horse manure is scooped up by me and collected in a manure spreader. Then, in the winter, it's spread over the fields as a natural fertilizer. The Mississippi River runs 2,500 miles through the heart of farm country and dumps into the Gulf of Mexico. Along the way, picking up runoff from thousands of farms just like 3T. So, by using manure rather than man-made chemicals that can create dead zones in the Gulf, I am impacting the quality of water in the Gulf of Mexico. And that's good, because I love going to the beach and I have just learned how to scuba dive. That's how one person can get green. I'm Jackson Buchanan, and I love poop!
We're watching videos from Planet Connect's annual video contest. And with me is David Lanham, the Education Associate for Planet Connect. Hi David, thanks so much for being with us.
Jordan, thanks for having me on. We're really big fans of Eco Company, so I'm happy to be here today.
That's awesome. So tell us, what is Planet Connect all about?
Sure. Planet Connect is a program of the National Environmental Education Foundation. And with Planet Connect, we're reaching teens directly. So we're providing funding for grants for them to go out in their communities and do an environmental project, video contests, and just environmental knowledge that they can take and use in their everyday lives.
That's awesome. So this is your second year holding this video contest?
Yeah, we've been really excited about our video contest, and this year we asked students to show us your ocean connection. So how do your everyday actions impact the ocean? And we were really blown away by what we got back. It's made going to work really fun.
So what kind of people can submit to these projects?
Any high school student around the country, age 14 to 19. So, we send out the message and they come to us, and now we're trying to show how creative and full of environmental knowledge they are to the rest of the public.
That's so great. You guys heard it. Submit your videos. For more information, you can go to their website, planetconnect.org. What do you say we get back to watching some more videos?
Let's do it.
All right, so next up we have Kevin and Kyle.
Two guys from Hawaii who want to help preserve their island paradise.
Welcome to Kauai. This is my home, an island in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. Our island relies on the ocean for almost everything, whether it's food, fun, or transportation. The ocean also helps to promote Hawaii's main source of economy, tourism. If Hawaii's oceans were not clean and beautiful, do you think anyone would want to come to our island? Even the smallest things we do have a huge impact on the ocean we rely on. So come with me and I'll show you how to protect the sea.
What do you think you're doing?
Well, my line got stuck, so I had to cut it.
And you think it's just going to disappear in the ocean?
Well, not exactly.
Did you know that there's thousands of pounds of fishing line currently in the ocean, which is very damaging to marine life?
Well, no, I did not know that.
I think you know what to do.
You again? Haven't you learned your lesson?
What? Man, I'm not even doing anything to the ocean.
Yes, but we live on an island. Where do you think this plastic bag is going to eventually end up?
I don't know, in the bushes?
In the ocean.
But we're nowhere near the ocean. How can this bag affect anything?
It may seem so, but a little gust of wind is all you need, and this plastic bag will eventually end up in the ocean.
You're right. I guess it could end up in the ocean.
It can, and it will. So now you know. There are many things you do that can harm the ocean, but there are also many things you can do to help it. So go green and find out what you can do to keep the ocean beautiful for generations to come.
That was Kevin and Kyle Go Green, made by Kevin Killerman from Kalaheo, Hawaii.
And it won second place in this year's Planet Connect video contest.
And next up, a video that adds a little dance to a green message. You won't want to miss it.
And later, the winner of both the judges' voting and the Public Choice Awards. Stay tuned for more Eco Company.
Welcome back to Eco Company.
We're watching the best of this year's Planet Connect video contest, and we've seen some very creative approaches so far.
In this next video, Kelly Berger from South Lyon, Michigan uses a common sense approach to encourage us all to be part of the solution.
Would plastic still play a considerable role in our daily lives if we truly understood the immense impacts it had on the environment? The average American will throw away 185 pounds of plastic per year. What people fail to understand is that 97% of the plastic that is not properly disposed of works its way through the food chain and right onto our dinner plates. We then ingest these foreign toxins, which often create health hazardous scenarios. One of the environment's most deadly killers would be the polyethylene plastic bag. The wind carries these silent killers into ponds, lakes, and streams, which all lead to the ocean. Each year, America uses 380 billion polyethylene bags. Unfortunately, only 1% are recycled. These bags can take anywhere from 500 to 1,000 years to degrade. Some floating on the bottom of the Pacific, waiting to be mistaken for food, some inside of that tuna fish sandwich, and some entangling innocent sea turtles in a treacherous fight for their lives. Another product responsible for oceanic destruction is the plastic bottle. Their low decomposition rate leaves them sprawled on the beaches for years. What are the solutions? Using things like reusable cloth bags and reusable water bottles. So help educate your friends on how important the health of the ocean is, whether you live on the coast of the Pacific or in South Lyon, Michigan. By choosing to use cloth bags and reusable bottles, you are supporting a safe, clean ocean. It is up to us to dictate where these toxic killers end up. We are all part of the problem, and we can all be part of the solution.
There's one thing we know for sure. Teens have a great sense of humor, some a little more off the wall than others.
This is certainly true for Amy Eisen from Huntington, New York.
She shows that you could add a little dance to a serious message in her video, The Dance Oceanic.
Oceans. Fun to look at, fun to swim in, always there when you need them. But we have to take care of them, show them the love and respect they deserve, so they can always be there for us. They support all life on planet Earth, including my fishy friends, Fandango and Pilly. Cars emit a super ugly smoke that gets into the air and makes the clouds cry acid rain, which pollutes the ocean. It's winter here, so I don't recommend biking everywhere. But there's an easy way to reduce car pollution. Don't just drive yourself to school. Carpool with all your friends. Recycling! So fun! Not only does it enable the reuse of materials, it prevents plastics and other chemicals from getting into the oceans. This is where it's at right here. Ooh. Snow days are the best! But car exhaust, snow melts, and other chemicals get mixed into the snow, which melts, runs off, and pollutes the oceans. It can harm the plants and contaminate the drinking water. Why is it brown? The aquatic biome, made up of fresh and salt waterways, is the largest biome on our planet, taking up about 71%. But if we continue to destroy it, there's an 100% chance we will not continue on as a civilization. Everyone must help maintain these beautiful, vast bodies of water that have maintained us for 3 billion years.
Still to come, the video that took first place in the public voting and the judges voting.
Don't go away, more Eco Company is ahead. Welcome back to this special edition of Eco Company.
We're watching the top videos from Planet Connect's recent video contest.
This next video is from Derek Davis of Lawrenceville, Georgia.
He shows us how a plastic bag can end up in our waterways in a video titled Reaction.
How can I help?
Just this candy bar today.
Would you like a bag for that?
Yes, what's the harm in that?
Yes, sir.
Plastic waste kills up to 1 million seabirds, 100,000 sea mammals, and countless fish each year. Plastic remains in our ecosystem for years, harming thousands of sea creatures every day. But we can't stop plastics from reaching the ocean. Do the chore and save the shore. And for more information, please visit planetconnect.org.
This next video won first place in the judges voting and the People's Choice voting.
It demonstrates creativity in writing, production techniques, and graphics.
It's made by Jason Gerard from Brimfield, Massachusetts, and is titled, Save the Oceans, Drive Fuel-Efficient Cars.
Hi, so I live in Massachusetts, about 90 miles from the Atlantic Ocean. I also have some family that lives on the Cape, which is real close to the coast. I also have some family that lives in Indiana, Colorado, and all the way in Korea. Yeah, we're pretty spread out. But something that we all have in common, besides blood, is that we all have an influence on the ocean. I mean, our everyday actions really impact it. And yes, even my family who lives in Colorado, which is over 1,000 miles from the sea, still affects the ocean. You see, whenever you drive a car, it releases carbon emissions. The less fuel efficient the car, the more carbon emissions it puts out. These carbon emissions absorb into the atmosphere and thin it, but that's not the only bad news. Unfortunately, the ocean can absorb about 2/3 of the carbon emissions in the atmosphere, but the more CO2 it tries to absorb, the more acidic it becomes. Carbon-emitting behavior such as driving non-fuel efficient cars indirectly leads to high levels of ocean acidification, rising sea levels, increased frequency of severe weather like that 2.5 feet of snow I got this winter, and coral reef decline. Coral reefs provide new drugs for diseases like cancer and AIDS, so without them what would we do? But it's not just cars and carbon emissions. Plastic bottles, oil and gasoline, or just litter in general from wherever you live goes into a storm drain or ditch, then into a stream, then into a river, and then into the ocean. Plastic waste kills up to 1 million seabirds, 100,000 sea mammals, and countless fish every year. Plastic remains in our ecosystem for years, harming thousands of sea creatures every day. So do your part. Drive fuel-efficient cars, or electric cars are even better. Use a reusable water bottle, or pick up some litter. Help preserve the ocean. Come on, it's 71% of the Earth.
You could be a part of Eco Company too.
Create your own video.
Shoot a story about being green.
Or somebody doing something unique to help save the planet.
Maybe your school is doing something to reduce its carbon footprint.
Or shoot a video tip showing something all teens can do to help preserve our resources.
Add some music and have some fun.
Then upload your video at eco-company.tv.
Your video could be selected to be on the show.
And you'll get an Eco Company wristband to show that you're committed to helping save the planet.
So join the company, Eco Company,
and be a part of the solution. Well, that wraps up this special edition of Eco Company. Thanks for watching.
We want to thank Planet Connect and all the teens who submitted videos for allowing us to showcase their work.
All the videos can be seen on our website at eco-company.tv. We'll see you next time
on Eco Company.